Hey, Zander.
How's it going?
Good. Just Coach talked earlier today about trying to maybe get some of the spin moves out of your repertoire. I mean, it sounds like there's a time and the place. I mean, how have you tried to keep that as part of what you do, but also maybe limit some of those?
I think a lot of times I'm kind of doing it in the line, and that's probably one of the main areas you shouldn't be doing it. You want to try to keep your power and get as many yards as you can through the line of scrimmage. So I think for me, just trying to limit that and just doing like a pressure cut or something. That way I keep my momentum going through, the linemen and everyone's arms in the hole. But still trying to use that too. I think it's going to be more in the open field situations like that where you can actually set up people and you have a little more room. But it's something I just got to kind of cut back on as of now when I'm going through the line of scrimmage.
So when you hurdled the Iowa defender and then you looked at your phone after the game, did it blow up?
Yeah, I definitely did, to say the least.
Was that just instincts at that point, jumping over that guy?
Yeah, there was a lot of film watching too throughout the week just to see the defenders, how they played the run and everything. But I mean, at the time on the sideline too, I think it's just more of instinct. It's just kind of something that comes up on you quick, and there's not many things you can do, so you just kind of have to make a move and trust it that it's going to work.
Do you wish there were 60,000 people there that would have oohed and awed at your hurdling ability?
Yeah, it would have been nice. Definitely would have. But I mean, to be able to get on film that's good enough for me.
How are you able to be stronger in the fourth quarter, or as strong in the fourth quarter as you are in the first quarter, at least from an outsider's perspective here? You seem to be at the same energy level and strength level as you get deeper into the game.
I mean, not a lot of players are like that, but I think just trying to maintain my body throughout the week too, and just getting reps throughout practice that are similar to game-like reps, just been kind of helping me over the years and stuff too. But I mean, I think just being able to wear down teams on the defense and stuff just really is going to help our team overall and just the success of, getting a win. So if I can just keep that mentality up and just pushing myself through it till the game's over, I think that's ultimately going to help us.
Do you feel like you do wear down defenses, or at least guys that are trying to tackle you late in the game? Because it usually does take multiple guys to bring you down. And I'm sure the hits that they don't want to come up against your muscles very much and late in the game.
Yeah, I think I have been in the past few games. I mean, there's some, like you were saying, reps on film that you can see where there's like 4 or 5 people. But I mean, if I can just keep doing that throughout the game, it kind of tears a team down and puts their spirits down a little bit. If I'm taking 5 people to take me down, they're getting right back up for the next play. So I think it's more of just a mentality thing too on both sides of the ball.
How did you mentally bounce back from the 2 fumbles?
I mean, like Coach always says, just put the last play behind you. Yeah, I mean, 2 in a game is really bad, and yeah, it's like on my part, it's bad. But I mean, talking to Coach for a little bit, getting my mentality or my mindset back on the right place. Moving forward from the 2 fumbles, like you said, and just focusing on the next play is really crucial in that part.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Anna.
Forgot I was muted for a second. So do you personally have any plans for voting tomorrow?
I previously voted a few weeks ago.
Oh. What?
Go ahead. I just didn't know if you had a follow-up.
Oh yeah, I'm still going.
Okay.
So in the Illinois game during that fourth quarter, they had a comeback. What was your reaction to that? How are you feeling?
I mean, everyone kind of, I'm sure, felt a little tense about them coming back that quick. But, I mean, if we just stick to our game plan, execute all the plays that are being called, I mean, we all knew that we were going to be all right as long as we just did our assignment when we were on the field.
And going into Wisconsin this week, are there any concerns, any worries?
I mean, we know they're a tough team, and, I mean, they've beaten us the past, was it like 10 years or so, maybe a little more than that, but 14. But I think we're just going to, film throughout the week. All the reps are taken during practice and just stick to our game plan that we have and just go out and play.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Tom?
Yeah, Zander, do you have any type of a special diet that you like to adhere to?
Not necessarily. I just try to stay away from junk food, fast food, and all that. It's just one of the main things I just haven't really gotten into the past few years, and just keeping that out of my diet, I think, is overall help my performance and just keep my body healthy.
Have you ever given thought that both you and Aiden O'Connell came to Purdue as walk-ons, and now look at both of you now?
Oh yeah, my freshman year too, we were roommates, Carrie Quad, and it's just kind of a cool story to look at. Both of us coming as walk-ons, and now both starting too in all of our games.
I know I probably asked you last year, but tell me again when you actually went on scholarship.
I think it was after camp, my sophomore year.
Like 2018?
Yes.
Hey, and did I know you had the 2 fumbles. Did you have any, I guess, punishment in practice today at all?
Yeah, we corrected that on Sunday. There's like a process that we do with up downs and stuff, but I mean we went through the whole process and got that done with during practice and corrections.
Well, I saw you when I rewatched the game. You were on the sideline there, just practicing holding the football. Talk about what you did on the sideline to focus on ball security after those fumbles.
I think having the ball in your hand too, both hands in the ball on the sideline is one of the things I just try to keep in my mind every time I was out on the field after that is just when I'm going through the line, just make sure I have 2 hands on it at all times and just get lower pad level. That way, there's less surface area of the ball that is shown to the defense, so you have a better chance of holding on to it. But just having the ball on the sideline at all times when I'm not in is just one of the main things too that will keep that in your head.
Have you ever played what if and said, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have gone to Indiana and been a linebacker?
Probably a few times, but it's been a few years now, so it doesn't really cross my mind anymore.
All right, thank you.
Okay, anything else for Zander? Okay, we'll have Payne on here shortly.